Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. On the other hand, Soaps.com could get paid a commission for orders made through its retail links, and the retailer might get some data that can be audited for bookkeeping purposes. It will be difficult to write this week's piece, to be honest. When was the last time I felt this irate over a soap? Yes, I have criticized Bold and Beautiful over the years, but I have never understood the urge, recently voiced by many fans, to just give up on the show. Naturally, I won't, and not only because I have to tune in every day for work. Not to mention that I'm a lifelong fan, the sort who supports a program through good times and bad. But now is not a good moment, boy. A lot of what I saw this week worried me, but maybe the most disturbing thing was how hard the program tried to avoid placing the responsibility on Zandy. Luna accused herself. Luna accused her mother. Poppy held herself responsible. Zenda was able to reiterate time and time again that the sex was consensual, and Luna was very explicit in saying that she didn't hold it against him. Luna asserted, "I recall enough to know that you did nothing wrong," despite the fact that she has no memory of the interaction. Pardon me? You recall nothing of his being there, but you also recall that he did nothing wrong. Would you like to add even more to that? Consider Luna telling Poppy, "We should give him an explanation." To be clear, Zen did not suffer a victim's fate. Even worse, the program made a deliberate effort to alter history. Not antiquated history, but rather what we witnessed unfold on television only a few weeks prior. Zend is not a puppy that is infatuated. She has not been longing for Luna. She had, in fact, repeatedly expressed to him her lack of interest. He hasn't been romantic in the slightest in his ongoing pursuit of her. Instead of saying, "The one I persistently sought because it was part of my plot to seek vengeance on RJ for doing something that actually wasn't his fault at all," he's suddenly acting as if she's the one that got away. The reality remains that Zend sexually assaulted Luna, despite the show's best efforts to portray a different tale. The term consensual can be used as much as the screenwriters like, but Luna was not in a position to provide permission in the first place. And Zend should have known that truth with ease, knowing what he did about her. Was he truly under the impression that Luna was the kind of girl who would leave her lover behind a family gathering only to go into his rival's bed? Is it expected of us that Luna was unable to distinguish between the special mints her mother consumes and her own? Were they in the same situation? The same hue, texture, and taste? Asking the audience to accept that many coincidences is a daunting task. Lai then abruptly became upset with her sister for using those special mints. For months we have heard Lai disparage her sister, but up until Monday, Lai never once referred to her as a druggie. That would undoubtedly be a harsher criticism than calling her a gold digger or free-spirited. But in true Bold and Beautiful fashion, this didn't become a problem until it was required for a story point. Nothing to explain how Lai knew about them when even Luna didn't know anything about them. Naturally, Luna debated whether or not to tell RJ what had occurred as the week came to a conclusion. Actually, I should note that the conclusion of the week, everyone told Luna not to do the one thing she kind of knew was right. That is, being honest with her partner. To be honest, I would really like it if she did that. Do you want to do a surprising action? Make RG comprehend and consent to keeping what transpired between them. Then, when circumstances compel them to continue working together, help him deal with his feelings. Heaven guard us. If there's one thing the program did well, it was letting Zend acknowledge that he and Luna employed defense. I'm crossing my fingers that this implies the "who's the daddy" plot point will be avoided. That would imply that none of these young individuals considered taking safety measures before engaging in sexual activity. Though we can't be certain, we're going to presume that RJ and Luna have been utilizing security. To be honest, the only way this tale could get worse is if they choose to disclose that Luna is indeed pregnant and unsure of the baby's father, through whatever legal means they may employ. To be really honest, I don't feel like seeing this plot unfold for several months. Since bold and beautiful tapes and airs in a short period of time, I sincerely hope that the outpouring of negative feedback this story has received will persuade the authors to take immediate action. Heck, I wouldn't mind if they chose to take the Dallas route and claim that everything was just a horrible dream. What say you? This was a difficult week, due in part to the enduring nature of the RJ Luna Zend narrative. I know I've stated this till I'm blue in the face, but maybe someone at Bold and Beautiful would listen to me for a while and ultimately understand that the whole one tale at a time thing isn't a smart way to make soap opera. This week, the Luna plot was the subject of every single scene. I mean, every single one that I saw. We switched between scenes where individuals were discussing this plot. If, like many others did, you found that tale unsatisfactory, then terrible news. Since nothing else was happening at all, nothing worth putting your money into. Heck, even people who believe Hoke should keep a very, very distance from Thomas would have given their left eyeball to hang out with that pair for a while. Luna made a good point when she said that she hadn't covered her drink at the party the way she would have at a nightclub. Although it was brief, the sentence had a genuine feel to it and made a great, subdued allusion to something that, regrettably, individuals must really do in order to prevent someone from dropping anything into their drink. Sadly, that is the reality of our existence. It seems that this plot demanded that Paris just disappear. The patriarch would have had an excellent opportunity to inquire about Paris when Eric was questioning why Zend hadn't brought someone along. She's the last person any of us saw dating, so at the very least give it lit respect. Asterisk, although I am aware that long back we were all suffering from severe Liam fatigue, seeing him converse with RJ made me realize how much I miss Scott Clifton on television. Spoilers for this Friday, February 17 episode of Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Luna Nozawa will have support when she goes back to the Forrester guest house. Now that Luna is aware that Poppy Nozawa's unique mints accidentally poisoned her, she will feel compelled to inform Zend Forrester Dominguez of this information as well. When Zend finds out that Luna was having drug-induced hallucinations last night, his already terrible feelings about the whole thing would only get worse. You may be sure Zend will issue another apology and maintain that if he had known the entire truth, he would never have taken any action. Naturally, Luna blames Poppy for her reckless drug use and for having those particular mints in the first place. Even though Zend won't be held partially responsible in Luna's eyes, he will still be angry at how everything turned out. According to B and B teasers, Zend will be shocked to learn of the mint mix-up, but Poppy will likely apologize for starting the whole thing and insist that Zend keep quiet. Since it's not like Luna cheated on RJ Forrester voluntarily, Poppy has already advised Luna not to disclose anything to him. Poppy doesn't see why her daughter should ruin their relationship over something as trivial as Luna believing she was in bed with Robinson. After Luna and Poppy visit Zend together, Poppy could remind Zend that RG doesn't need to know and encourage Zend to keep what occurred a secret. Zend is prepared to remain silent if Luna requests it, but Luna makes the final choice here, not Poppy. Luna believes that RG should be aware that she has dated another man, but Poppy will put additional pressure on her to ignore this. But Luna can't even hold back when it comes to telling lies over the phone. Once Luna and RG really meet in person, things will become much more difficult. RJ is going to be asking a lot of questions since he can already see that something is wrong, even if Luna chooses to remain silent. Given how obvious her feelings are on her face, can Luna truly keep this secret? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna will have to make a difficult decision. Follow along to find out if she decides to tell RJ about the drugged bedroom news or to keep it to herself. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.